welcome back to my update. This is the 58 days. And I tested my microphone today. Look, I know yesterday that one was silent. I didn't mean to. My phone, the reason I had two phones, I'm using two phones because my big screen phone, the Samsung one, just had a fault in it. It's sometimes the microphone doesn't work and I never get it fixed. So I got another one for phone call. But most of the time it works. So I don't remember what I said. I just when I view, I was just like, oh, most of the time I check the microphone, but yesterday I didn't check it. And when I realized, most of the time I forget. Sometimes I forget to check. So I said I'm going to check it, the microphone, and then I viewed my video and there was no sound. So sorry about that. But anyway, sometimes it's kind of this type of thing happens, right? That's we can call that a type of a day. I've been so busy today, I almost forget to update. That's what's happened after I finish the boring work. I start to do my exciting work, and when I'm doing my exciting work, I often forget the time. Because I'm just very concentrate in one thing and I'm fixing the problem. And so I this. If you see the cover page, that is what I'm doing. So when I come back to work, after the tidy up and everything, the first project this is one of the project. It's been in the basket for so long. I first have this like teaching Chinese class. Before I think in 2019, I was making plan in 2019. It's not really like teaching Chinese. I am not a Chinese teacher and I don't want to be a Chinese teacher, but I like to spread Chinese culture in where I am. So I'm organizing this with a local community bookshop. I'm doing the Chinese folk tales. And if you are living in somewhere not your own country, I encourage you to share your culture as well, because you'll be surprised how many people are interested to understand your culture, and this also give you a good opportunity to meet them local people and chatting with them and then learn their culture as well. So just everywhere I go, I try to think about what I can give to them, and I also very open to listen to what they say. So there's some this project start in October 6th, once 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 a week. I kind of created for my son, kind of for the local children as well, because it's for the age group 8 to 10, and I'm going to tell 12 different Chinese stories in English, and each one will have like 45 minutes. They will come in, and we will do some story play, and then try to learn some Chinese writing, and make it very fun. And yeah, so well, if you I don't know, like when I was in a bookshop, the lady was asking me if I have experience doing this type of events. I said I haven't really told. No, I haven't. I never tried story reading, but I've tried this. Okay, I've organized outdoor music festival, and then it's two times, once a year, and the first time have 600 people, and second time have 1,200 people, maybe more, and first time have 10-11 bands, the second time is 19 band, and that kind of outdoor music festival. And I told English class, my own class, for children when I was in China, and I opened a cafe. I opened a gallery, my own business, a gallery and a cafe. If you look through my channel, you probably find that the Junction Cafe in Kunming. That was so. What else I've done? I've worked in design department and as a administration. Um, administrator. I don't know. a seller. I hate, that is the only thing I hate, selling. And I remember one time I telling my dad, I said, if tomorrow I have to go back to the selling department, I'm gonna throw myself from. I don't know. I don't want to finish the sentence because that was how much I hated it. I don't know. I used to feel if I'm pushing for selling for things, I feel I'm lower, smaller than other people. I don't know if that's true because I think maybe that's just my ego. Because if you are selling a good thing, like now I'm selling Chinese story class to the locals. I think that's pretty good. I don't feel lower than others. I feel awesome because I'm the only one can speak Chinese. Okay, I'm not the only one can speak Chinese, but I'm one of the few can speak Chinese in this town. So I think that's pretty good, right? So yeah, I have that. So this morning I went to two places. What I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to get to the local support for my, not for my business, some for my business, some for my hobby. Like my hobby is telling Chinese stories to share the culture exchange. So so okay, so when I'm doing self-employed and when I'm an artist, when I'm also a single mom, I try to I try my best to get the local support. Like what does that mean? It means I spend less money and be able to do everything I want to do, but then spending less money. So do networks and see funding, looking for resource without paying. Like a regular way would be if I know the regular way to run the event is you find a place and you pay for the rent and you use the space. I know I've done that too, but then I realize sometimes I don't make the money back. If I don't make the money back, I put the time in it, and I just don't want to do it. I think it's a better way to do it, a smarter way. I put my time in there, but I try not to spend a lot of money in it. So, and I know like if you're looking for like, local businesses or not local organization, and then if you have any plan to match with their funding, and then I think you can use their space. Like for example, I'm going to do this book reading, story reading in a community bookshop, and they have a room can sit maybe 8 or 10 people, but I limit the group for 8 people, 8 children, for 45 minutes, and usually they will charge £8 per hour. It's not a lot, but as but my goal for making this storytelling class is not for making money, so I do not want to spend money on it. So I said I make it a community activity, and then I use the space for free, and then they do I do the advertisement, the marketing, the design, everything. But then they will help me. I'll put the form in there. People can register in there. So in that way, people doesn't have to come to my house or phone me all the time. They can just go to the shop. It's like a co- co- cooperation. This is such a long word, a mouthful. Um, so they will help me like what's that? Take people's booking and then keep record and then message me so I will know like how many people booked in there, and also because I have the scan, so people can just scan this. I don't know if you are familiar with like organizing event. If you have any question about it, you can just leave in a comment. I can make a video about it because I've done so many times about organized events from out of blue. Like just if I have idea, I just go and make it, and I can tell you how to what to prepare step by step, like make the plan, how to make a design, and then what information you need and who you need to contact, that kind of thing. If you're interested, I can share my knowledge with you. So I'm using that space, and then another one, I have my calendar printed out. So every from October, because I gave it 1 month in advance to make to make them what do you call that? Marketing time, advisement, leaving enough time to advertisement, and also give myself enough time to to plan everything. I don't always have it like solid plan, detailed plan already. I don't have my lesson plan by this point. Every time I have a new activity coming, I will just put the marketing. Not every time, this time, because I had enough experience I know how long I need to prepare the lesson and everything. So I have from October, November, and December, there's 12 times, 12 weeks of the Chinese calligraphy. I haven't done that post yet. Chinese calligraphy and for grow up, because in my town, there's a lot of retired people, so they might be interesting to do some Chinese calligraphy. I don't know. And as I said, because it's not a project making for business project, it's not for earning money, it's to bring some contribution to the community, to give some I don't know, to contribute to the community's well-being and cultural learning, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna put my time to do it, but I will not push for making money. That's why it's like very relaxing, because when you are doing things not for money, it's very enjoyable. But of course, at the same time, I do need to make money. So I have so I went to another organization. Luckily, we have an artist organization. It's called the Devon Project. They're doing a lot of art project, and they have this space also in the square. Can have about 20 or 25 people in there, and they have fund for letting artists use that space. So I probably one of the early one to go into asking for the space for a continuing workshop. So I'm going to run my silk penny workshop in there, and I will also do some fun art painting or drawing, just a bit like 3D drawing, just for different age group. That would be fun as well, but then I will charge for that. But they will let me use the space for free. Usually to rent a space for my workshop, it's about 30 pound, 30 to, I'd say 35 maybe. So if usually my workshop is 25. So if I have 2 people, I make 15 pound. But then because this make 15, but then I also need to provide the resource and everything, material. So I don't really make if I only have 2 students coming. So so when I have the free space to use, if I have 1, and that will cover the cost. If I have 2, I can make 25. So it's just a better idea, less stressful. If I pushed harder, I could maybe go teach in school, and then but that involves a lot of work. And then as I only started to after organize my studio, I don't want to put too much pressure. And also Christmas is coming. I do this 2 I'll do this 2 events, activity or art course, whatever you call it. And then the rest of the time, I will update my website and finish my course. No, can't finish it all. I have about 18 unfinished course on Udemy. So, but this is the 2 main events I'm going to do. And what other news? Not really. Yeah. I can't. Okay, I tell you next time. I do have a little news, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to share that one. Okay, that was. Oh yeah, what Joshua said to me. Joshua thinks Joshua tell me, he said, "Mom, you're a lady outside, and you're a teenager in your head, and you're a man inside of you." I was like, And then he said that's a compliment. And I said, Joshua, I think I have a glitch. But then he said, no, Mom, you don't have a glitch. You have a fault. And I need to send you back to the factory to update, get you fixed. This is what my sounds like. I don't know. But I think I have a glitch. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you can hear today's thing. And definitely, if you know, there's much more like I can share about some being freelance and how to, you know, to paint things, to do things you want. But what if you are not push yourself to be a millionaire in like 2 years time? And I mean by doing things I enjoying, I think itself, it's paid off for a lot of things. Because when people have money, they just want to buy happiness, right? So if you can be happy where you are and you don't have to push yourself for a lot of money, and you can what's that? Enjoying life a bit more. Yeah, saying by who? By me. Last year, my friends call me workaholic. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone call me workaholic this year. So I guess that has improved. But anyway, thank you for following my updating. I hope I haven't disappointed you. If I have, I'm sorry. It's nothing I can do about it because I'm quite happy with my process. Okay. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening or morning. I don't know. I don't know like where's my audience. Okay. See you. Bye.